everybody and welcome to Wayland Gaming. Apologies for the lateness, but we're gonna do Scarpy's name and shame. Desert Fox. I don't know, maybe they fell asleep somewhere in the desert there. The sun baked them, baked the noodles. They didn't realize what time the game starts. We're 30 minutes late, which is very unacceptable. But we're into the first game. And the first game is going to be Assassins only. I'm joined tonight by Angelic Fury.
Yes, let it. Good evening, Ray, and good evening, everyone. Yes, as we've heard, the theme for this match is Assassins Only, which means we are going to see a lot of killing happening here.
Yeah. There's no real reason to. Okay, maybe there's a reason to kill him, I don't know. But I don't think there's going to be any assassins banned allowed. And, well, will we get to see heroes like Saber and stuff being picked up? Because I think maybe in an assassins only mode, you can pick up Saber and have it be viable for once.
It's surprising which heroes, when you actually look at the heroes available under Assassins. I mean, you have Kadita, who is seen as an assassin mage.
Yeah.
So you definitely have your mage set, and Matilda, who is a support hero.
Yeah, but she has assassin in the title as well.
Always on the way.
Which makes her viable.
Yeah. But the question is, are you going to build the Matilda damage or not? Because she can, when you go with the damage build, she can actually one-shot squishies.
Definitely. I mean, if you build yes, you are correct. I mean, Matilda damage, it hurts, and you don't know how to escape because she just keeps coming at you.
Exactly.
I am
Because
more
that circling
than
eagle
a weapon.
is one of the fantastic skills in the game, but the guiding winds that goes along with that is also pretty good. But the way things stand right now, we've got a lot of magic damage except for the Leslie. Leslie also has that marksman / assassin. And you know, strangely enough, YSS as well.
Yes. I mean, you can build one half of a team from just assassin.
Yeah.
Stand in my way will be devoured.
You can. You definitely can. Oh, maybe it's gonna be Rome Alucard. You won't do too badly on Rome if you build him tank.
I don't know. I've not seen Rome in forever unless someone's trolling.
Yeah. Well, the
I
whole
carry on
draft's
the
gonna
fight
be a
to figure
troll
it
one,
out.
so you know, it is what it is.
Basically, I mean, of the only assassin I can play is Julian, and a little bit of Kadita. So I am very happy that I am not the one who needs to decide which assassin I can possibly try to play tonight.
Yeah. If anyone can play Fanny, this would be a time for Fanny. Because how many assassins have the lockdown that you need?
Definitely. Well, I see that they've banned the saber, which is kind of not allowed. But because you usually pick not usually, but the saber is a good pick in regards to
An
a
assassin.
fanny pick.
Yeah, into an assassin lineup. Most definitely. To any assassin. Saber counters
If you
everyone.
cannot both.
Like all assassins.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt the stream with this. It seems that Dirk is back now and he is going to do the further arrangements and spin, so he's going to respin ahead of the match.
Alright.
As we see Paquito getting picked up. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that guy's fist. I No, they're picking up ESCOM. Well, my nick... yes. My nickname for Halkid is actually the cockroach because he just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. He also is another one that counters pretty much all the assassins.
True. Very, very true. Alright, here we go. Are we taking bets on whether or not this is going to be a very long match or a very short one?
I suspect it's going to be very short. I strongly
Especially
suspect.
with assassins and the amount of damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's there's gonna be a lot of burst potential, and well, you got one side that has a MM, so that could make a difference. Julian with Inspire can basic attack turrets to death too long as well. I mean, you do want to see the people fighting up against one another, but hey, do we have a lag out at the start? No.
I think some of them just takes a moment, and if they do, then they made us late, so...
Yeah, though it wasn't the blue team, which is Darksiders. They were the ones who were on time.
True.
So it's Alucard in the mid lane up against a Gushin. So Gushin playing that mid lane mage. Everyone's not going to have the nicest of times up against the Julian. He's just going to be throwing those skill combos out there. But once he gets that passive out, Julian doesn't end up. Oh, as I was saying that there, Julian walks straight into the A1's passive. You just have to get to your level 3 timing, and then, well, after level 3, you're just going to be using that enhanced second skill all the time. Jungle stolen here by the Hanzo. Darksiders, they seem to have gotten themselves into a pretty decent start at the beginning. There's the engage here onto the Leslie. Healing back up, Matilda is close by, the Guiding Winds is there, and it looks like they went for this very old school rotation where they've got 2 people onto the gold lane.
Well, that is something you see quite often in this type of tournament.
Yeah, there's Hanzo, he's going
well,
in, he wants to get onto the Karina, but didn't build his passive up, so that second skill not doing that much damage. I mean, that's what you want for a Hanzo, is you want to... Oh, look at that from the Gushin. Second skill gets picked up by the Zealot, but it's going to be the combo of Hanzo and everyone else with the Matilda going into the mix. As Alucard's being chased down underneath the turret, you gotta build the stacks up for the damage to come through, so you gotta get that 5 stacks. But they're still fighting the Alucard underneath the jungle. He pops that vengeance. Oh, he wants to go in for more. Gets the ulti just in time. It's gonna be the snipe coming out. The ultimate snipe from the Leslie. And that's going to be bye-bye to the Alucard. But Hanzo, he's gonna get chased down by the Alucard. Esker maybe will try to get some lights going. But no, Hanzo is a slippery customer.
Extremely. He knows how to avoid the bull. This alligator, I'd say. Not alligator. This Omo not waiting on him. He's taking down that load shedding member.
Yeah, pops the ult, goes in, sets it up for the Karina in the backline, but it's a triple kill going the way of the A1. A1 is just so deadly right now. Somehow Gushin escapes, but A1 is going to the mix. There's the enhanced second skill coming out from the Julian, but Leslie and A1 is there. Oh, endless shots to end him off. Godlike for the A1. A godlike A1 at 3.5 minutes. This could be GG's. Oh, he gets a passive off just in time and escapes.
I'm currently standing on 7 kills with 0 deaths, so they are definitely feeding this aimbomb.
Yeah. Oh, there's Karina into the mix. They're diving in underneath the turret. Alucard's taking a lot of damage. Oh, but he manages to jump back out. Karina goes into the mix, but she gets taken out by the combo coming up from Black Sea Poison on that Gushin. So, this Assassin's mode, as we expected, lots of kills. We've got 16 kills in 4 minutes. That's like 4 kills a minute. As we see the combo, we do see the combo as Gushin goes in, gets out. There's the Hellcat, tries to dive in onto the turret, but there Hanzo is in there. The Retribution is in, has been committed, but no potential to get any kills. The damage not quite there. There's the Amon. He wants to go in on everybody. Forces the Vengeance out from the Karina. So Karina, no Vengeance. As there's the Hellcat, pops that darkness of his. He wants to go in, he goes in onto the Hanzo. Hanzo just trying to escape, gets his body back to the safety out of the turret. But look at this from the Amon. He's just dishing out the damage. Proccing that passive, getting away. Throws the second skill, escaping everyone. Morven is taken down there on the Hellcat. And the turtle is quite low. However, there is an opportunity to contest for this, but it seems like the side of Delta Fox, they're not interested in contesting. They just want Amon. They're like, screw this guy. He's been godlike for too long. Oh my! It's all
And that Amon just making in the sky for it. Man just surviving on the willpower alone.
Yeah. He's like... But he is one of the top 4 picked contested assassins in the pro scene. Right now. There's the endless shots coming through, but the Vengeance keeping Alucard alive. He gets that, the Circling Eagle is being passed on to him, but meanwhile there's an invade into the jungle. Zilong and Co trying to get in onto the Hanzo. He went in for the invade and paid the penalty for that.
Yeah, well, 1v4, you need to be extremely good to evade that one.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Leslie is free farming away on the top lane. Hellcat goes in, misses the first kill. There's Gushin, he also misses his combination. Circling Eagle does come out from the Matilda, knocks up the Karina, but it's going to be, Guiding Winds back to safety. Amon procs that passive, waiting for the endless shots to come back online. Doesn't have it available yet. He's just doing that poke damage from inside the books, pushes, but he's going to walk straight into Marvin. But the endless shots does come out, however, not full stacks there. So he couldn't get the max damage output. Onto the Leslie, they try to go once more. Zilong has popped that ultimate of his. Leslie repositioning.
Wait, what is your opinion on a Zilong pick nowadays? Do you also feel that it's a dark system pick?
Yeah, because you see the thing is you can only play him on the XP lane, and what is he going to do up against a sustained XP laner? Circling Eagle setting up the combo as Ushi gets a kill. Yeah, I mean, what is he really going to do against a sustained XP laner? He's just going to stand there in lane and be pretty much useless. He's not going to be able to rotate. He has to wait for too late in the game, and the way Moonton is designing this game, every time there's an update, it's like we always say this, it's about finishing the game early. Gushin goes in, endless shots to finish up with Alucard. Alucard onto the turret is dishing out the damage, but he's gonna get chased down. The Hanzo is into the mix. It's a double kill. Make that a triple kill for the Amon. I think Amon's got the Sky Piercer by now. Yeah, he has. He's gonna have some stacks on this. How many stacks does he have?
80 stacks. Jeez Louise. I absolutely detest playing against an Amon.
Yeah, especially 80 stacks.
You have to watch your map so carefully.
He's gonna one-shot everybody. There's the engagement. Hanzo once more. Every time he invades, he's paying the price. But Amon in a beautiful camp. He's waiting for a target. He's waiting very patiently. Once the team fight starts, got that wraparound angle. There's the engagement onto Leslie. Leslie uses her conceal to get away. Gushin has been poked as well. Julian goes in with that enhanced first skill, but Leslie turns around and dishing out the damage, knocks back on the second skill. But there's going to be Amon. He gets one. Is he going in for more? Karina into the turret. Will she get a kill? She's trying to. Leslie somehow manages to survive, but it's Alucard. It's Amon who comes in there with the double. He wants to chase down somebody. He's got that second skill available. He's using his first skill first. The patch was sorted out there, but Zilog, he's quite quick. Alucard is into the jungle here, but he should get caught out. We will see the passive coming out, the endless shots. No, not even needing that endless shots. The damage output from an 80 stack Sky Piercer A1 is just too hot to handle.
Jeez, this man is on 16 kills with 0 deaths. That's something that wants to be done, eh?
Exactly. Oh, there's the engagement here onto Hanzo. He's turning around. He wants to man fight this. Doesn't get the stacks up, but Leslie is there to help him out. As Karina wants to go for another pickup kill, but A1 gets the passive out. Is he going to go in on the Karina? He's trying to get the combo going. Should see the end of the shots coming through. There we go. That's the finish of Vengeance. Not enough to save the Karina.
Not a she didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, something Eagle onto the Julian. He does try to engage with the Hanzo. Throws out that enhanced first skill, but the basic attacks coming through way too much. Legendary for the A1, and we should see this first Lord of the game going the way of Darksiders.
Definitely, there's no way that Desert Foxes can contest this Lord at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we didn't expect this game to go too long.
Very true. I think we should start keeping a record with these Deus Ex matches that how quickly a team can take down the Lord.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it was a little bit longer than traditional timing. No one's really syncing the lanes up, but once more it's A1 trying to get into the back line. There's Hanzo trying to dive in onto the Hellcat. He gets that second skill off, gets a kill. A1 meanwhile with that Sky Piercer stacks, it's just dishing out the damage onto everybody. This should be a dead Alucard as well. Triple kill going the way of A1. The Lord does charge in, right, but the shield was up. The second wave is in there as well. That was a complete team wipe with the Zilog being dead. He just respawned, but the dives are into the base here. Hellcat, I mean Hanzo, he's not interested in his health bar. He's like, yeah, I'm going in.
I want to end this match as soon as possible. Xylon committing the ult onto the Hanzo again. Shame. Hanzo. I mean,
well, yeah, he should have went back towards the lane instead of into the jungle, because he couldn't really achieve anything there if you're that low. Because Hanzo needs his body, you know.
Yes, and if he doesn't have the necessary energy, he will also not be able to sustain that skill of his.
There's Matilda, she's got that circling eagle, just uses it to escape. A1 trying to reposition as well, but he's a slippery customer, so no one's able to engage onto him as they're just waiting for the bush camp here. There's the endless shots combo, they managed to take down one. However, Karina and Hellcat are diving in onto the A1. He's waiting for the guiding winds, but he's like, no, leave the guiding winds. I'm just gonna be proccing passives and taking on kills. Long, he's gonna be up next. Will we see the Maniac? Yes, it's a Maniac. And that is a full team wipe, with the waves being pushed in 2 waves. This should be the end. That's Darksiders. Bring this game to a conclusion.
I mean, Eamon ending on 27 kills with 0 deaths. You don't even want to look at this guy's skew, then he's going to kick your butt.
Yeah. Well, 42% of the team fight, or the hero damage, are well deserved MVP for Zero Wolf on the Amon. We'll be heading into the next game very, very shortly. They're gonna do a draw. They're gonna let us know what that next match is going to be on the WhatsApp group. So then we'll announce it to everybody with what's happening.
And we have level 1 esports versus Astral Nova.
Yeah, level 1 esports.
What's wrong, right?
That was the game that should have taken place yesterday, but did not. Because of the time.
Due to some players being unavailable. Yes,
Yeah.
that as well.
Well,
Good.
as we wait, I don't know, it's like the team was supposed to be playing Among Us tonight. They are playing it, so for those of you who want to go and have some fun on Among Us, everybody is there. They're busy killing each other and hiding and then lying about who did it. So, very much like real life.
Ah. Well, I see they're currently on 15 players. I am so bad at Among Us. I cannot lie to save my life.
Yeah, it's there are some people like that, and you know when they're saying this, it's like, yeah, you're the one, you're the one. But let me reveal to you what I normally do, right? Is
Okay.
I don't kill anybody, even though I'm the person who's supposed to do it. Not for the first 2 meetings, at least.
Right.
So what I do is I pick certain people who are running around to do their jobs and their tasks, right? And I follow them. And I stay with them, and then I pretend like not that I'm doing the tasks, but like, you know, I'm being safe by I'm staying with them. I'm following them around. One meeting will get called, another meeting will get called, nobody is there. It's like nobody's dead. It's not me. And people will say, no, it can't be this guy because, you know, he was with me all the time. So I'll do that to about 2 or 3 people. And then, eventually, I'll kill them. So you
Yes, because you've got your alibi set.
Yes. So you create your alibi first. There's people who's gonna fight for you. You don't have to be the one saying, no, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
No. The one night we played, every time I got to be the killer, I'm so scared of getting caught that I also just run around and pretend that I'm doing tasks. And it always feels that when I have the opportunity to kill someone, then I get caught.
Yeah. Well, you gotta time it, like, right. You just gotta time it right. It's
Oh, Shrimsy is very good at this game.
it's premeditated. Well then, I don't know, Angelic, if I was you, I'd be worried.
No, not worried. I can tell when this man is lying. I think that's the job that comes with a teacher. You just know when someone is BSing you.
Yeah. Agreed. We would. Because when you're dealing with the classroom full of kids, they try their luck.
Oh, extremely. And it's like they think you were never a child yourself.
Yeah, so Storm, it's sometimes it's nice to tell people things, and so there's this thing that I do whenever I play board games against anyone, is before the game starts, I'll tell them my strategy. And if you think about it, it sounds ridiculous. But the way you phrase it, the way you place the words next to one another, you gotta make it seem like that's not your only strategy. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You state it, it makes people start to doubt and second guess themselves. And then they don't know. They don't know what you're about to do. That confusion, in the midst of confusion, that's when you can win.
In Storm, if I have to tell you the amount of times we've caught people in this particular game, and now I'm exposing strategies where we say, yes, we're going to pick this hero, or pick that hero, or ban this one, and then they do it for us.
Yeah.
So you need to know your customers, I want to say.
Exactly. It's all part of the game. Gamesmanship, it's called. I mean, if you think about it, right? Let's say we were playing in your proper tournament setting, right? Where it's about drafting and picking. sometimes you should show something in the drafting phase because you want to put that idea in the enemy team's mind. This particular hero is what we're looking at, and then it makes them second guess what they're about to do.
Yes, or you show the hero and then you switch places with someone and then they automatically ban the hero because they thought, oh, this oak was going to pick Fanny, for example. And then you have the Fanny banned, which you didn't want to waste a ban on.
Yeah, exactly.
Strategy is an amazing thing, although not everyone can execute it excellently.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of strategy to anything in life, shall we say. Especially like in business, we use it a lot. In your working environment, even in school, understanding human psychology, understanding how to strategize, makes it easier to be successful at whatever it is you're doing.
Definitely. I mean, in the business world, that's all about strategy.
Yeah,
I feel.
Yeah. But let me tell you something that I did right back in the day. So many years ago, owned a tattoo parlor. So I didn't do the tattoos myself. Just I opened the shop. And one of the things I did in order to get geographical monopoly. So when you run any particular shop, doesn't really matter what the shop is, right? It's just going to be a case of, you want monopoly in that area, what you're doing. So what I did was, because I had like other businesses running and I didn't really need the income that was coming in from the business, so whatever income came in there, I like paid for the running expenses, like wages, rent, lights and water, etc. Right? And kept a little bit of money aside. But instead of paying myself from there, what we did was we took all the profit, all of it. We used it to buy out all the stock from the suppliers. So there's only one supplier who supplies needles and ink and stuff that you need. So we just kept on buying all the stock, month after month. So now there's no stock available for anybody else to purchase. And so when they run out of stock, what are they going to do? They're going to talk to the supplier. But as soon as the supplier gets stock, I'm buying everything. Because the stock can't go off, it can't be expired. That's the easy way to run people out of business. In that particular
Definitely.
business.
Or you force them to then make them buy the product from you at a higher price, which means you make even more money off of it.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, no stock for anybody. Many businesses closed down.
I'm due for a new tattoo.
Yeah.
Speaking of a tattoo parlor.
I've only got one.
I've got 5. Streams has got none because I've told him that he is too much of he's a wuss when it comes to pain.
Oh.
And now I'm getting the death stare here from the kitchen. But he doesn't have a very good pain tolerance. So I told him that he should never get a tattoo because he's going to. You can just imagine.
It's not that painful. Depends on where you're getting it though.
It's one of those. It might sound. I think the word is masochist. It's a good type of pain.
Yeah, but like I didn't really feel that much. The only part of my tattoo that was painful was the part that went a little bit behind my knee, because mine's on my leg.
Okay.
Yeah, so the part that goes, that skin that's behind your knee, just that little chip.
Yes, it's. Okay, so are you gonna describe your tattoo? Is it something?
That can be described.
Well,
yeah, it's just a cross.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I've got, I think my most painful one was the one on my foot.
Yeah, the top of the foot, that's painful.
Yes. I got little birds done on my foot on the side. And I remember when she started, I just thought to myself, oh no, I can't do this. She needs to end. And then before it was even over, she was done.
Yeah. The only place worse than that I've seen is the collarbone.
Oh, yes.
That's a bad one.
I had a friend who got a massive tattoo on his rib cage.
Yeah, ribs
And
is
that
also
one
painful.
also looked very painful.
Yeah, ribs is also painful. But in the world of tattoo artists, right? Because granted, I wasn't an artist, but I was there running the shop.
Yes.
One of the things that we used to laugh about is when couples, boyfriends and girlfriends come in to do those couple tattoos. We gave them a special name. We used to call them repeat customers. Because this month they're coming to do the tattoo, next month they're coming to cover it up.
Oh goodness. No, see, that is where I will never be. I know that shrooms is my one and only, but I am definitely not stupid.
Yeah. So this is one.
I don't see the point in putting someone's name on me.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Kitara's first tattoo was on his thumb. Yeah, ankle is another sore one.
Yes, I can think that is a bit of a sore one. It was on my ankle. I've got I've got one on each wrist. I've got one on each foot. And then I've got one a little bit upwards on my arm that I got when my mom passed. But but I also believe that you shouldn't just get ink because it's ink. It should definitely have a meaning. And someone once told me you need to have a picture and then wait for a year, and then after a year, if you still want it, then you get it.
Yeah. Like the next one I want to get is going to be on my rib cage, but it's a saying.
Yes.
It's from the Lord of the Rings. It's not all who wander are lost.
Alright. Oh, I love it. I love that one.
Because it's like sometimes in this life, certain moments in this life, you want to spend time exploring the world and the environment around you. And it seems to somebody from the outside that you're lost, maybe in life or whatever it is, but it's a saying that says not all people who wander are lost. Sometimes you just want to explore for the sake of exploring.
I see that we are doing the mirror match and we need to create a classic lobby.
Okay, so I think the lineups are set. I hope I have the people. Do I have the people?
Drum roll, and then where's the turkey later?
Okay, I've got one. I don't think I have. I've got Astral Nova, right? I don't think I have.
Yes. Level 1.
Level 1. No, I do have level 1. Do I have level 1? I should have level 1. I just can't seem to find it. Let's get... Where's this right here?
Yeah, Ghidorah, I definitely think your sternum or your borstbeen would hurt, especially anything close to the bone.
See if you find anyone from level 1.
I think someone might have followed you.
Okay, I do think someone from level 1. Just couldn't find them.
Okay. Oh no. Sorry, right here at Boxriders 1, the assassination.
Alright, so we've got everybody into the lobby, and it's a mirror match. The teams have selected. We haven't said what they've selected, so you can see it being popped up. If you ever scroll back, you should be able to see it. Let's just head into the game. I think they know what the picks are going to be. They should remember it, and we should see the same picks on both sides.
Oh, they won the lineup.
Most definitely. So God, Layla, Angela, Sven, Annie. This is an interesting
Well,
lineup.
I hope everyone playing. Definitely. I hope everyone playing can play the hero selected.
Have you ever played Fanny?
Yes, I have practiced with her once, and I truly want to commend any and everyone who can play her flawlessly, because that girl is impossible to play for me.
It's not that bad. It looks bad. It's not that bad. It's memorization. So I actually have a Smurf account that I use just to practice Fanny. Because every time I try to pick up anything when I'm playing, you know, it's just I don't get to practice. Because life's tough when you're a streamer. But it's about memorizing where to throw your cables. So there's certain places now that you get to throw your cables, like from certain locations. So the first thing you do when you're doing, like, you know, basic beginner Fanny play is you practice how to move from the base down each of the side lanes, top lane, bottom lane, etc. Then you practice how to get to your buffs, and then you practice how to go across the river, like from one side of the map to the other. You practice all of those things. So like, say for instance, yeah, right. Obviously Fanny wouldn't have taken her cables here, right? So she's just gonna clear a buff, and then you must practice how to go from your blue buff to your red buff. And you must also practice how to go from your blue buff to the enemy red buff. So it's where you throw your cables.
And then also hoping you don't have fat finger syndrome.
Yeah, you will see. There's a custom layout specifically designed for Fanny. Like every hero that you play, especially the high mechanical skilled heroes, right? You need to, you actually need to have custom layouts for each one. So, for instance, when I play Ling, I have because like I'm a Ling main. It's one of the heroes I love to play. I've got a specific layout just for Ling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all the mechanic. Most of the heroes you could have like a standard layout, because most of them are not like high mechanical skilled heroes. Like, you know, they're no real. I mean, if you look at the rest of the lineup here, right? None of the other heroes here are what you call mechanically difficult heroes to play. So you can have a standard layout. Like, see, this is what we're talking about. The side lane engagement. And so first blood goes the way of Fanny. So it's like you see where they are, and you throw with cables, one left, one right, and you're obviously going to travel in the path where they are, and you must know how to turn from there. So this Fanny player, you can see, actually knows how to play Fanny because they know how to turn. So what you want to do is go and get your stacks built up and then cut throat.
Shrooms is not allowed to play Fanny.
Why?
He's a horrible Fanny player.
Hey, it takes a long time to practice it to get it right.
True. We also have Smurf accounts which we use for practice purposes.
Yeah, everyone's gotta have that. Nice stun coming up with the board there, and Fanny hits the cutthroat, but it's only onto the shadow. However, there's a return engagement right around the Fanny. We've got the Angela and the Hot God is in there, but there's the backline coming. Oh God, with that Mystic Gush goes in, what's run? Dishing out the damage, return Mystic Gush. There's just so much of action. Fanny has the opportunity to pull a lot of stacks. Both Fannies, they're going wild. Who's gonna get the kill? There's Tommy. He's trying to get the next Fanny, but his energy bar is solo. Angela trying to CC him up on Angela. CC him. Double kill for the Angela. Securing our kills.
Oh goodness. Fanny going for Fanny. Sun going for Sun. Oh, imagine that.
It's a crazy world.
This is definitely extremely free turtle to the side of the red team.
Yeah. Well, Fanny is into the back line here. Trying to dish out the damage, has to cable away. What Sun has that ability to jump in and follow. Shutdown kill. And so Sid gets one on the board for his team. Meanwhile, in the Layla versus Layla matchup, Alan Becker having a decent time there on the Layla. Would you have picked up Inspire if you know you're going to be in a 1v1 matchup against like Layla versus Layla? You know, like go hard, go home. All your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, well, this definitely comes down to who's the better Layla player. Well, who's the better any player at this point, since we have the same, well, the mirror match here.
Yeah,
I'll commit it onto the Layla.
Oh, but there's Fanny into the backline. Mystic Gush does come out with Fanny, using that opportunity to get this in. Oh, beautiful dance around there. But once for Layla, she was trying to get back to the safety of the turret, but the damage output was just too much. There's Tommy into the mix here. Trying to get something done. The hot gun is in there, but no energy to return. Fire as one Layla is the red Layla, shall we say. Alan Becker melting down at least more than half the time gold.
Well, if we, in the bot lane we see blue sun versus red sun.
Yeah. Which is hotter?
It probably depends on your type of flame you are going to use over there.
Yeah. Well, the blue flames do burn hotter than red. I don't know if you remember.
Very true.
What is it? Avatar, the last Airbender. Yeah, I don't know if you watched that.
Yes, I did. I binged watched it this holiday.
Yeah, so
It was on Netflix, so I watched it. Yes.
Yeah. So Azula, which is Zuko's sister, she's got the blue flames, which burns hotter than his flame.
Yes.
Oh, Fanny into the back line there. Tommy trying to get on some damage. As we know what to return, got the hot gun on, but not the energy. Both Fannies going into the mix. Oh, no, neither of them. Okay, no. We do have Malia Rage, who has the cutthroat available, opting not to use it just yet. Oh, we Tommy into the mix here. Angela tries to get some heals or stuns out here, but it's Layla, the blue Layla. Wow, there's the cutthroat coming out there, and it's unstoppable for Malia Rage.
Oh, this red Fanny is very, very low. But getting some heal. Well,
has the engagement onto
Top lane.
well, actually two heroes both.
Red Layla.
Red Layla and Blue Angela that gets taken down, and it's well, Blue Tower that falls first. Second as well. You can see Raven here doing Wraith Raven doing what Sun does best, and just split pushes for the early part of the game.
This is really funny.
It is a clues. But we're heading here to this mid lane clash up with the God versus God. Incandescence up against Monet.
Run, Red Layla, run!
Oh, there's gonna be Angela into the mix. She gets the cutthroat off, but there's just way too much of damage. Incendies just igniting that Layla up. Mage gets taken down. Oh, but there's gonna be the counter initiation follow up. Angela trying to heal through all of this, but God somehow staying alive. But the hot gun was onto Alan Becker as he turns around, dishes up the damage, but it's a 2-for-1 exchange overall. This fight continuing. Alan Becker, he's not done. Oh, yes, he is. The Tommy says, no, that's enough pew-pews from you.
Blue Fanny getting the kill on Red Layla.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Oh, what a camp coming out.
Wait, let me see what contestants built. They don't have the glowing one. And Winter Truncheon. Oh, stun hunter too. Itami into the back is a killing spree. But Chun turns around, he wants to shut the damage, pops the ultimate Jessica, but he gets taken down by the Fanny. However, Layla, Vera just manages to get the kill. Then they're turning around there, has the mad damage output with the Angela close by. It's gonna be difficult. The Lord is up at this moment in time. Will we see the Layla Sun combo with the Angela close by decided it's time to take the Lord? Or will we not?
Wait, when was the last time that a game reached 9 minutes and the gold was exactly the same almost? No, I mean, last night. Okay, well, last night with the protect or the mark, was it all marksmen? Yeah. But it's amazing how the exact same teams can also establish the same amount of gold.
Yeah, it is. It's more about fighting here as Fanny going into the mix of counter Fanny play coming in here. Angela's both trying to set the hard cut, but there's a nice stun coming in from forward. No one wants to touch the Lord. It's an all-out battle.
It's a brawl battle.
Exactly. They want to go in on turn. He pops the ultimate, tries to re-engage, but there's gonna be way too much down. Oh no, the hot gun is on time. It's gonna be double hot gun. Sun versus Sun. Who has the clones? It's going to be the Red Sun who takes down, and it's gonna be Cypher. Pops the revitalize, trying to survive this, but Sun is gonna use that staff of his, beat him down to death. Very morbid fashion.
Extremely. Very violent.
Yeah. Please don't try this at home. So Hot got onto the Layla a little bit early there from Milo, but deciding to go with it as this Lord has been taken down by the side of level 1. Tommy wants to try to get back in there, pops a cutthroat, but the hot gun saving him from the damage output from Layla. This is that. Oh, didn't have the cannon blast, but he still survived. Hot gun the savior.
Nothing like an Angela saving your life.
Yeah. You know what used to always get my goat though was when I first started playing this game, you always get these couples that play together. And you find that
Yes.
on the lower ranks especially, right? Not so much in the higher ranks if you find a couple playing together, they know what they're doing. But also back in the day when I first started playing, Bro, I used to get so annoyed. They'll pick like Alucard and Angela. Or they'll pick something and Angela. Whatever it is, and the Angela will spend the whole game with their boyfriend who is a feeder.
I know very well. Because in the beginning it was me. But thank goodness for the expansion of hero pools. But I know very well what you mean, and now I'm the one getting irritated when couples do that.
Like, what are you doing? Play the game like how it's supposed to. But, you know, you can't blame the people generally speaking, because if they play as a couple, they don't really know how to play 5-man. So they're very unaware of the whole system.
Very much. Yo, I hate when a season resets.
Oh, yeah. Epic hell is epic hell.
Epic hell is epic hell.
Well, I was a bit lucky. I only spent, apart from this season, right? This season I'm on Epic because I don't play. But out of every season that I played this game, I only spent one season on Epic. That was the first season. Because I thought that Classic was more fun than Rank. So I didn't play Rank. I just ranked up to Epic and left it.
Well, we only started playing rank seriously, I mean, at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Right when we started participating in tournaments.
Yeah. But then after you start participating in tournaments, you realize that, you know, Rank is more like fun now compared to a tournament in terms of intensity.
Definitely.
It's just under 15 seconds, or actually let's say 11 seconds to go for the next launch. Who's gonna secure this value with the cutthroat underneath the turret? But there's the cannon blast coming through as the mid lane turret has been taken down. So map control fairly even at this point in time. The bulls, however, right, are actually quite interesting to take a look at. The differences between them.
Yes, I mean, I think our blue team Fanny might have sold her Sky Piercer.
Like the gods are building very differently. The Laylas are pretty much the same. There's a continuation of a fight. And that's well, we try to deal with the Sun, but this is heading towards the late game, right? Sun's gonna hurt. As I'm saying that Layla hurts more. So Fanny versus Fanny. Itami comes out on top. Layla is still alive. Well, actually, both Laylas are still alive. But it's 4v1 at this moment in time. Will we see the Lord being started up? Angela has the heals available to keep the blue team's Layla alive. But the red team's Angela is scouting this out, but I don't think they have the ability to contest. Oh, nice mistake, Gosh, coming in.
Oh. Well, I'm hoping this red Layla steals the Lord.
Yeah. Did she steal the Lord? No, I think Fanny
I don't
got
know.
I think Fanny got the Lord.
Because I just saw Layla's ult and then people died. Okay, yes, Fanny got the Lord.
Yeah, Fanny got the Lord. Because Fanny just came back in there after healing up a little, but I think just cabled in and popped the red ship.
Because that was very close. I mean, for a second I really thought that Layla stole the Lord.
So Ludaki there is talking about Couples Gate. That's what he's calling it. That's not a bad name. Couples Gate. Yeah, the Angela and everything combination. Sun into the mix. Angela with a hot gun, the turnaround damage is there. And now we see it when the Lord is charging up. The Mystic Gush comes up. But do they stun? Yes, they do. But Fanny tried to get it onto the Angela, but Angela managed to reposition. The Winter Crown comes out. The Lord is into the base. This could be a winning angle. They do have a Layla. Layla trying to focus on to actually nobody. You have the base. She's like, kill, more kills. The minion wave is close by, but then it's gonna be.
Oh! Well done, Layla, on that tower lock.
Astronova picking up the victory. And Fanny with the MVP. Actually, on both sides.
Well played, Fannies.
Fannies. Yeah. And so now we're going to head into. People are following to make sure that they can be in the lobby. And it's going to be Immortal Orders game up next.
I'm gonna come online so I can get in the lobby with this one.
Alright.
Okay, wait. With couples now, being the topic at the moment. Worst couple names in game.
Worst couple names.
Yes, I saw a post on Facebook, one of the Mlbb groups the other day, and people were talking about couple names, and and I feel like I've eaten a blank spot, but it's ridiculous, the names, how they matchy.
Oh yeah. I dated a girl like that once. Like everywhere we used to go, we had to wear like dress with similar colors or colors that match up. And we just going shopping. I'm like, no, this is just not right. It was a sad world.
Definitely.
Because like with clothes.
No,
like
yes, with clothes.
Yeah, it's have to always be dressed up. Sometimes it's nice to do things for comfort, just to be comfortable.
No, definitely. I mean, if you ever see me and Shrooms in public, that man is always in shorts. Always. His shorts and his t-shirt. And then I come along all dressed up, or a dress, or a jean with a nice sweater. I almost said a sweater set. But that's just us. I absolutely detest the matchy. I mean, with my profile picture in game at the moment, I was in the mood for something a little bit different for a while. I miss my Angelic Fury title, but I think I've also been scarred a little because someone made a comment saying that people who have profile pictures as their names, but that's just me. But yes.
Learn this very early on in life. I really don't care what people say. I just do me. As long as what I'm doing is making me happy. Granted, obviously, as long as what I'm doing is not detrimental or hurting other people around you, right? You gotta be reasonable. But you gotta do you. There are times, yes, in this life where you will take somebody else's thoughts and opinions and feelings into an equation and you act accordingly and appropriately, but most of the time, not really. Because, I mean, having a profile picture with your name on it, I don't know who that's hurting.
True. I'm getting to that point in time, or that stage in life where I start getting.
Yeah. You just like the people. You can think about it. Like if someone's complaining about the fact that you have your name on your profile picture, then what's upsetting them? The fact that you are more famous than they are.
Quite possibly, or maybe because my name design on the picture that I have just looks better than the one they currently have.
Yeah. So people are like that. So it's just like that. That to me is just background noise. The people to say stuff like I just tune them out, just carry on with life.
Oh, so this is going to be a balanced mode.
Yeah, balanced mode. So what's in balanced mode? Let's find out.
I think balanced is a 5-man ban, 2 lobby bans, and 3 draft ban. So it's basically a normal matchup.
Oh, so we have a normal game to cast.
My goodness.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Oh well. At least we've seen not every, but most. We've seen a different mode with every game so far. We haven't had a double, as far as I'm aware.
I don't think so. We have not.
Yeah.
You know
So
what?
it's nice to see.
Yeah, something like. Well, it's nice to get back to our roots
Yeah.
of where this game started. You know, the first time I played this game, right? Right at the very beginning. This was the first, I'd say maybe 20 games that I played. Now, alright, let's get started. So they drew their lobby bans. Yes, they did. So it's
Yes.
Lancelot and
I also
CC and Carmela. Alright, do you remember that?
Sicilian and Carmela.
So into the game we go. Yeah, so I remember the very first game I played, like ever, the first 20 of them. And I came from Dota 2. So in Dota 2, your one of your carries, your late game carries, goes into the mid lane. And this is not the same case here in Mobile Legends. Your mage goes into the mid lane. So Layla is the first hero they give you. So I used to take Layla down the mid lane, and I used to just like push the lane until we win. And so I won like the first 20 ranked games I played in a row with Layla mid.
Sanjo.
I also played Dota too.
The style is very different.
It is. It was a massive adjustment. But the only hero that I played I only had one hero in Dota. Because that was okay. We had like this whole stack of notes. With every build and everything you need to buy, and it was insane. And then we'd have like a whole LAN party. We had a whole kitchen and a whole living room full of people, and then we would just LAN.
Yo, those are the days. Those are the good old days.
Those were the days.
Before
We used to call shrooms.
Let's make the whole world green and lively.
We used to call him a rabbit because if we were playing a shooting game, he would always jump.
Falling apart.
But the two greatest
Straight jumping.
inventions.
Oh, look at this from Immortal Order. They've picked up Angela with the YSS.
Ooh.
And Nonan have decided to go for a double healer comp
to trick
with the Florin and the Pharamus. So they're going to be very difficult to master.
Ew, that's a lot of sustain.
Yeah, with a Fredrin. Oh my days.
Ew. They need something with a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's going to be cat. I think there might be a carry
all of
incoming.
us.
Or a user might
Think,
be nice here as well.
Yes. Yeah. And unfortunately, we see that they've banned Grace's Arlott.
Yeah, a good Arlott player in this current system is devastating. That's a good ban coming out from Unknown and getting rid of the X-Borg. But that still leaves that Ruby, and we know Ruby into this lineup could be devastating, but CC is a very good counter to the Fredrin. However, how good of a counter it's going to be with this the amount of heals that have come through from a Florin, well, we're going to have to head into the game to find out.
All will serve the Soul Forged!
A Teresa. It's been quite a moment since we've seen a Teresa being picked up.
We saw one last night in the last game.
Well, I mean, because the last game wasn't really a balanced matchup. Like this is like a proper normal draft pick.
Yes, yes.
In that kind of situation, Teresa has fallen off the meta quite a bit. He lacks the mobility to compete right now in terms of rotation speed.
Sniper ready.
Because if you're going to
Give me a
compare the
target.
rotation speed of the Teresa versus the CC, I mean
CC, for example.
yeah, she's just gonna poke Teresa, clear lane, rotate.
True. And Grace's CC is just as good as his Arlott.
So a lot of this game is going to, for the side of Anonan, is going to depend on how quickly you can get the Hanabi online. Because if she does come online with this amount of frontline and sustain, you're going to see a Hanabi Savage. But if she doesn't get the chance to come online, then, you know, there's going to be no massive damage output for the side of Anonan.
Immortal Order definitely needs to, I want to say, suppress Anonan as much as possible in the beginning.
But it's going to be a little bit difficult to do that with a Leslie, which is late game, a Xavier, which is also late game,
Yes.
and a YSS, which is like, you know, mid game. And you don't really have any
Okay, so
initiator
there's
other than CC.
True.
So I'd say what they need to do, if I was on the side of Immortal Order, what I'd be trying to do is lock onto objectives. Because everything's going to be an objective-based game. And see, like here, right? Overextending to try and push in the mid lane, especially with a Xavier, is going to be a bit dangerous. But Muffin comes in there, gets a nice bit of poke onto the Florin. She heals back up, the stun comes onto the Pharaohmus. So, it looks like there's a bit of a Retri battle, but Fred wins that Retri battle onto the Litho.
Fortunately, that's the thing with Xavier. Especially in the beginning of a match. You are so easily, I don't want to say outplayed in the mid lane, but you do take some damage.
Yeah. Well, it's about making sure that you can outrange the enemy, because I mean that's really it. You know, you've got to have that ability to outrange. You have massive range on the Xavier. So you just gotta be patient in lane. Not want to, you know, like overextend or push too far front. Use the range to your advantage. Position yourself properly.
Yes, positioning is an extremely
important factor.
but I want to say the name of
the name of the game. Yeah, I actually thought the Fred was gonna camp in that bush because Muffin was walking straight towards him. Oh, there's a beautiful control here onto the Angela. It's first blood washer takes down the Angela. So Angela is one of those heroes where if you're not used to Angela, but as we've heard from Angelic, she's very used to the Angela. You gotta get this control. Oh, there's the counter engage. Mounted shotgun onto the floor. Beautifully done there by Muffin. The counter engage is on, but Pharaohmus pulls the CC underneath the turret. Teresa is there to do the zoning, but this is what a CC is good at, poking the Fredrin down, dancing around underneath the turret. Grace wants to get in on the action here, but has to disengage, but made just enough space for the team to come back.
Oh, this YSS is definitely, I don't want to say out jungling the Fred at the moment, but we do know that YSS is a bit of a faster jungler than Fred.
Yeah. But a faster jungler, so it's going to be the first turtle of the game going the way of Immortal Order. They have built up quite a healthy gold lead as there's a bit of a jungle invade going on here as Muffin manages to steal the small camp, and with that build a nice level advantage. So he's going to retreat. Angela there just supplying a little bit of safety for Death Eater there as he gets the ultimate sniper. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does. Shield not enough as the push is on. The pillars here. Leslie is eating up the turret. Just not enough the minions left to try and take it down. Oh, but I think this is the time to disengage. Maybe not. Florin just here are lonesome. They want to get the pokes into the turret. They do. First turret taken down early on. Oh, and it's going to be Leslie just chasing down here. But Fred, that big boy, he wants to get into the mix here. And that's first turret of the game. Immortal Order. Faramus into the front line. Manages to pull back the Leslie. Florin hits the floral room. There's a stun coming out. Leslie's trying to reposition. But she survives. Somehow. The Nether Rail gets converted. It's done. And I'll be taking so much of damage. There's the hot guard. Double kill going the way of the YSS. Will we see a triple? They're going in. It's the triple.
Well, if they sandwich this Fred, it might become a maniac. But okay, they're disengaging from the fight and pushing in the mid lane.
Spoken like a true Angela main. Let's go fight some more, boyfriend.
Well, I must say, my biggest problem with Angela in the past was always I forget that I'm extremely squishy. So I believe I'm a tank. So I play like a tank. But I've now learned my lesson.
Got to call out to 2. This is gonna be another double kill goes away. Yeah. Because you know she sustains through so much, right? That you can tend to believe that I can survive anything. I'm immortal, like Highlander.
Yes. I sometimes play it like a frontliner. But not anymore. Not anymore.
Will we see this mid lane turret falling?
No.
I think so. I think so. There was a time though where Angela mid was quite a big thing during the healing meta.
Yes, I remember. And I did it once and I sucked.
Yeah, it's a different style of play when you're playing hard in the mid lane compared to playing in the roam position. Oh, look at the damage from Leslie there.
Definitely.
Oh, ultimate snipe once more. Death Eater is taking down a tier 2 turret in the 5, getting to 6-minute mark, and there's a continuation of the fight in here. Faramus repositioning. Daemon 3003. He's like, whoa, I'm gonna see you in that year. Let me get back to base quickly. It's like okay.
Is the CC is just...
I was gonna reveal my age by saying that sounds very much like a song that came out, but it was so long ago. Most of the people watching here weren't even born.
What is the song? Maybe I know the song. I might not know the year, but I might know the song.
I forget the title, but it's the one where it goes, "Cause I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And your great granddaughter."
I think I know that song.
Yeah, that's. I forget the title of it. The song's name is The Year 3000, and it's sung by the Jonas Brothers. No, not the Jonas Brothers. I'm not that young. The Jonas Brothers were in diapers when I was young.
When that song came out.
Yeah. Oh, it's an engager in the bot lane. It's going to be another kill. As the third and final turtle is up. Ruffin is taking it down. Marshall trying to get into the mix. Wants to land the skill combos with the Terrasla, but too much mobility from the CC.
Okay, now I found the correct one. It's sung by Busted, and it was released into... Let me just check when it was released.
Ludikai, Angelic is supplying us with information about Mountain Shocker. Unstoppable, plus the mid lane shield has been popped. Xavier just throwing out those skills. It's the dawning light. Marsha has to retreat. We should see another tier 3 turret. I mean, tier 2, I'm saying tier 3. I'm counting ahead of schedule here. Falling down.
It was 2003 way.
2003. Yeah, I think the Jonas Brothers were still kids
I was-
back then. Oh, the nether realm comes
I
out.
was 6.
We were 6, you see? I was in university. No, I'm lying. That was the year I finished high school.
It was the year I started school. Oh, dawning light committed again.
When the turret has fallen, the mountain shotgun does come out. There's a lot of poke damage in here from this Leslie. She's trying to wait for CC to push the wave, and then wants to take another turret down. They do have the potential. Oh my goodness, they have the Savior Leslie combination blowing up the Hanabi. So no Hanabi for the defense. The waves are coming through. There's one pushing in from the mid lane. The minion spawn from the blue side has been just in time here for the side of the node. They're gonna try to survive through this, but again, Leslie is hurting. Savior setting up, and Leslie knocking down here as we see all the turrets, the tier 3 turrets should fall. The hard guard onto the YSS. They throw out the mountain shock. Oh, but the penalties are not catching out for. However, the team damage is not there. The nether realm comes out from the Pharaohs. Will we see the angle to lock onto the base? The minion waves just keeping everybody alive with this amount of sustain. It's like a never-ending battle here underneath the base. But the lock is on. Can they continue this? They're trying to finish it off. Immortal Order with the dub.
And this was balance. Well done, Immortal Order.
So they take the victory in very convincing fashion. So we're gonna find out if we're heading into the last game. I think we should be. We'll just see as everyone gets things set and ready. What is happening? And get that matchup going. And for those of you who are tuned in, and I'm sure this is a fun stream, it's a fun kind of a tournament. You can see it's got like a different vibe to it. Even us, the casters, are sitting and enjoying ourselves, having a laugh and joke, and as we call out the shots. But if you really want to have a good laugh, and if I know you may have heard my voice go a little bit squeaky when I do get excited about things, and you want to hear whether my voice has the ability to go from this deep voice that I normally speak with, or the ability to shatter glass, you must tune in for the next stream. It's going to be me and Skrapskenko as we head into the world of, I think it's Visage that we're going to be heading through.
Oh. Yeah, good luck with that one, Way. You are a braver man than I. Well, I'm a woman, but still. Yes, I don't do horror. You see, I'm that person that hides with my head under covers when watching a horror movie.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be... look, for everybody tuning in to watch, please come and join us on Tuesday night. We're doing a horror watch-along. Not on YouTube, right? On Discord. So in the channel description, there is our Discord link, but there's also our WhatsApp link. Let me just see what Dirk is saying if we're going into the next guy. Let's do the last one. Let us get into the last game. But you come and tune in to watch with us on Discord. Join the WhatsApp community. Join the Discord channel. Come and sit with us while we all freak each other out on a Tuesday night. And if you tune into the horror stream that's going to be taking place very shortly, I think within the next 20 minutes or so, then I strongly suggest that you discuss with me now a plan so that we can freak Skrapskenko out while he can't hear what we're talking about. Because he's busy streaming the Among Us.
We should definitely get Mads to sneak up on that man. I think he would... Yeah, he would proper soil himself.
Yeah. And so Lotus is saying she only got a silver on Angela. Well, Lotus, Ina said that she expected you to get chocolate, so, you know, you did better than she expected.
I did not. I did not.
We have no evidence of this. We were
advocating for an Angela here.
That's one of my favorite hobbies. Right, is to throw people under the bus. So who gets it? I think the worst is sometimes like my niece and nephew and things like that. So let's say we're having a family function, and my sister, their mother, will be in the next room. And so my niece and nephew will be having a whole conversation with me. As soon as my sister walks in, and I'll turn around and say, "How can you say that about your mother? That's such a horrible thing to say." They're like, "But I didn't say anything. He's lying. What the hell was lying?" And there's nothing they can, there's nothing they can do because it's my word against theirs.
And then they don't know where to put their heads.
Yeah.
Of a shame. Yeah. Those are memories that they will treasure forever.
Yeah. Life is something that you're meant to enjoy. You know, just have fun. Guys, I think
Yes, definitely.
I'm reading Prince FF. Freak each other out with the crying face. I think he's gonna come to join us. It's either that or he has a very dirty mind. One of the two. So I don't know. But if he comes and joins us on the stream, let's see.
Oh, I'm definitely joining, although I might put the sound off. No, I don't want to put the sound off because I want to hear you scream. But ironically enough, I also get freaked out when you stream horrors. But I watch it, but it freaks me. I'm a scaredy cat. Like, for anything weird or horror movies, Shrooms loves a horror movie. I've only ever seen him scared once. And that was with the movie Polaroid.
Interesting. Okay, let me tell you a story about what I did once to a friend of mine.
Okay.
There are some people in this world that you meet that you should not tell things to, because they will use it against you at some point in time. So this friend of mine,
yes,
he told me that he's scared of ghosts. And so I plotted this out. I plotted my friend out. It took me 6 months to do it. I'm a patient man. I can wait. So we live in this complex, and in the apartment where I'm currently staying, right, while the renovations and stuff is being done on at home. So in this particular apartment, there was someone who lived here before me, an old lady. She passed away in a hospital of natural causes. So nothing scary about it. But my friend does not know that at all. So
oh no!
What I did was this, right? We're sitting and we're having a drink together in the kitchen. I tell him about the lady who used to live here, because I knew, I know most of the people who live in this area. So it's like, she had this beautiful set of wind chimes. It's just such a lovely sounding wind chime. And that's all I said. Then I waited a month later.
So you planted the seed.
Yeah, I planted the seed. So a month later, I told him about the wind chimes again. So every once in a while, I'll bring up a story about the wind chimes. Now, as it so happens, in the bathroom, right? Because I'm on the ground floor, there's an apartment above me. And so when the people who are in the apartment above mine open the tap, it sounds like, if you go into the bathroom, it sounds like there's wind chimes playing. So I waited for a very specific day. It's a day we had load shedding. So a friend of mine and I were in the kitchen, and the lights go off, and I keep dead quiet. I don't even want to get the candles, nothing. I just sitting there in the dark, and all of a sudden I tap him on his arm, just gently, so you can see already that freaked out effect, right? I'm like, you know what? Can you hear that sound? And he's like, what sound? I'm like, it happens every time. I don't know, it sounds just like this old lady's wind chimes, but they come with me, right? And I timed it such that somebody was in the bathroom upstairs, and they opened the tap, and as we went into my bathroom, you could hear that sound like wind chimes. You should have seen this man's face. It fell, like you could see the blood draining out of him as he thinking that there's a ghost in the house. He was gone so fast, it was unreal. And I left him thinking there was a ghost in the complex for almost a year. before I eventually told him the truth.
Near why? That is so, it's brilliant, but it's so mean. Although I've had a real life experience, and I'm not someone to call up these things, but when we were students, a friend of mine lived in this very, very old home here in Potch. There I said where I'm from, and she has always said that she's experienced things in this home, and obviously when you haven't seen anything, you don't normally pay attention to it.
Yes.
And there's one day we were sitting on the back porch, and suddenly the kitchen cabinets started opening and closing and opening and closing, and next moment you just hear the doors all go bah, bah, bah. And as we stand up to go look, because the first thought we had with the doors was that maybe someone was in the house. And when we got up and we get to the foyer, the front door had been opened, and we had locked it when we entered, and her bedroom doors had been closed where they were originally open.
So at that moment in time,
That,
you should have jumped on the bed.
where you no, that is the moment in time where you tell yourself to get the hell out.
Yeah.
That home, this freaky stuff happened. Freaky stuff, but
Yeah, you get those.
thank goodness we moved.
You get those stories. Like I've heard quite a few from quite a lot of people. Me personally, right? I wouldn't be bothered. But it's just me. I know that's not the same for everybody. But as I've heard, everyone is ready. Okay, you have the start button. Oh, we can start. I think it's support only.
Oh yay!
What are we going to see? Let's see how freaked out we get next copy tonight.
I hope we have a few short, moments for shorts on the channel, because those are fun to go back and watch and see our Scorpy freaked out.
Yeah. Can we have like a rule for this particular stream now? The both of us have to sit in the dark with our cameras on, no music on full blast. But you know, the one thing that might freak me out during the stream is I have a cat that believes he's a ninja.
No, imagine that cat just suddenly touching your leg while busy with the stream. Oh my word, you are going to jump through your screen.
Yeah, he firmly believes he's a ninja, and he sneaks around everywhere. And he's chocolate brown, but he's so dark in color that he looks black. So when the lights off, you don't know where he is. And he spends his whole life
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. He wakes up. He spends his whole life plotting me. It's like if he's awake and I'm in, he has to be in the same room that I'm in. So everywhere I go, he just follows me with these. He's got like these emerald green eyes. So in the dark, you'll just see these green eyes just glowing at you.
Yeah, I would definitely. If something happened unexpectedly, I'd run in the opposite direction. So Gucci, if you're listening while you're sleeping, little baby, you need to scare the hell out of your daddy tonight. Where?
He's dead to the world. He's got his belly full. He's got his electric blanket on. He's chilling.
Oh, mama.
But that's not a bad support hero to pick up with the Kalia.
Definitely not. I just wanna go some.
Minotaur will
Minotaur
finish off
and
what was left
Estes.
undone.
That's insane. Oh, you know, Johnson would be actually a much better pick, I think, because you can go damage Johnson.
Let's roll!
Because if you're gonna go full support, the real question is, where are you gonna get your damage from?
Shortcuts in life.
So Chip is gonna provide some of that, because Chip does have a decent amount of poke potential. But what other supports
Almost on
can
the
work
way.
here? Yeah, Matilda.
A Matilda and definitely an, I want to say an Angela.
Damage Angela works.
Yes, a damage Angela, and although we practiced this mode as well the other night, and we got our we got our bums handed to us.
You should be ashamed for not trusting yourself.
It's not the easiest mode in the world. You gotta balance between sustain
No,
and damage.
definitely not.
When the body suffers, the spirit blooms.
A good pick would also be a Carmilla, but maybe for the side, for the red team side, especially with someone like a Johnson.
Yes, Camilla would work very nicely in here. Yeah, I think they're thinking the same thing. They can't be stream sniping, right? Because this is like 2.5 minute delay.
True love is like blood.
And there we see the Angela. Can you imagine Angela onto the Matilda while she's flying around there? That would look pretty cool.
Wherever I go, pain. Horology is my craft.
Definitely.
Tiki is my name.
Oh. Well, I'm definitely favoring the red team's draft a little bit more.
Let's make the whole
Camilla
world
pick into
green
this,
and
the
lively.
mix deck is a clutch. And so that's No Name. That's the name of their squad. Like the Checkers brand. And it's a dead man's coin on the page. and
Checkers brand.
yeah, if anyone from No Name is out there, I'm just teasing. I like to interfere with everybody. First chance I get.
Oh, but that was a great comment.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that a lot of people in the gaming community take anonymity to, well, its highest degree, so that they don't even have an IGN. You can't get more anonymous than that.
Well, I've heard that it's due to like some phones not having the font that's being used, and then you get these people with these weird names and weird spellings and all. It's like, I love Jadora to death, but he sometimes spells his name in game so weirdly. I mean, if you look at Muffin in our team as well, whenever his name doesn't pop up on the screen.
Well, it's that there's also a way to actually get a no name on your name tag here for Mobile Legends. Someone was explaining it to me once, right? I just I was like, okay, that's interesting, but well, I don't think I can go around being that anonymous.
No, definitely not.
It looks like there's
You're too famous.
well, sort of. Well, our community is kind of small. You know, it's good. It's growing steadily, which I'm quite excited about. And the community is getting better. But it was an interesting rotation here from Dead Man's Coin. They're going for the 2 in the gold lane. Or maybe just to give Chip the space he needs to be able to use that portal. But now when he uses it, right, the vision is everywhere. But I don't know where I can see the first blood coming from. Maybe the first blood will be in the next 30 seconds. It depends on what's going to happen around the team fight for the title. Oh, there's the engagement here onto the barrel. He's going to have to flicker back to safety. As Diggy came into the mix here, but there's some damage being dealt onto this Johnson by the Chip and Rafaela combination. But there's a rotation from No Name. They're gonna pull everybody back. The Revitalize comes over. There's the Cursed Blood landing onto two. It all depends on that Cursed Blood timing. The First Blood. Thanks to the Cursed Blood. Going the way of No Name.
A support matchup is very interesting. Because now it's like the people that need to keep you alive in a normal match. Now they're all trying to keep each other alive.
Yeah, there's Minotaur. He goes in, he does have the Minoan Fury, pops that Minoan Fury with the flicker combo, manages to get the kill onto the Matilda, but the fight is on here. Johnson goes and just misses everybody, but the Death of Hell, keeping everyone alive. The return is on, as it's going to be another one taken down there. The fight is continuing, the flicker back from the Diggy, but he gets CC'd off. Oh, name 4 kills to the good, and they should be starting off this first turtle of the game very shortly.
Well, I'm sorry if my comments are a bit delayed. It seems that my stream on this side is a bit laggy, but it's my Wi-Fi. It's very problematic the last few days.
Time Journey comes out from the Diggy. There's the follow-up. The knock-up Tsunami Slam is in there, but there's no real control going. A Cursed Blood lands into the back line, but it's gonna be the Floral taken down. There's the combo in there, but Johnson is driving. Oh my goodness, he crashes into the turret. He does manage to save the Camilla, so it was a drive-by rescue, not a drive-by engagement. But yeah, Angelic, the internet in our country is topsy-turvy.
Definitely. They've been so busy with maintenance this week, and it just seems to get worse every day.
Well, we live in... Well, our country's infrastructure has not really been maintained very well, so things don't go the way it's supposed to. I was looking at videos about Japan. They're living in like the year 3000.
Oh, definitely. With all their gadgets and gadgets, it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Why Shrooms wants to go there.
No, it's like a different world. Also, their culture is different, and I noticed that yesterday, surprisingly. Oh, that's going to be the clear with the engagement, but nothing doing. Johnson on the drive. Chip tries to stop him, has to flicker out, but the stun comes through there from the Camilla. Chip pops that portal, but that Time Journey as well into the mix. However, the Cursed Blood has to brings it back right into the Minoan Fury. The combo comes off from the side of No Name as it's going to be Deadbeard's coin on the retreat. Oh, but there's gonna clear knock-up onto everybody, but there's just way too much damage and sustain here from the side of No Name as they should be pushing it. Will they get? No, they will not. Now Camilla gets pulled back. But Minotaur with the rescue. Yeah, so what I was saying was they have a very different culture. So they have like an honor system. Oh, Johnson into the mix. Will we see the follow-up? Circling Eagle comes out, knocks up to Minotaur with the stuns onto everybody. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. They take down the Rafaela.
This is beautiful gameplay coming out for support.
Yeah. Oh, the knockback onto the Minotaur. The flicker plane is coming in from the Diggy there, just forcing Minnow back underneath the turret as they secure a kill. Deadman's coin.
Look at them going for the turtle. Oh, it's so cute.
They took it down quite quickly as well.
Yeah, well, I've heard of Carmilla Jungle, so, and I've seen it. If played right, she's a deadly teammate.
And she pairs very nicely
I
into
think
both
my
the
mo-
Minnow and the Johnson.
Definitely. I knew I was favoring the right draft.
Yeah. The Camilla pick was just gonna be excellent. Oh, look at this from the Pharaohus. He's just solo taking the mid lane.
Ooh, this Fermis. Okay, luckily he does not get. Okay, no, he does not get punished.
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a big old fight here in the top lane. Well, the Johnson does pop his ultimate, gets the stunning, but Chip does the same thing as well. There's the time journey, but both teams are heading into the mix. Minnow is there as well. He gets the knock-up. Oh, we see the follow-up. The chase is on. Matilda wants to try to get away, gets the circling eagle, but she's gonna get taken down. The wave not quite there, otherwise it could have pushed a tier 2 turret. Meanwhile, Kalia is just taking this opportunity to say, let me equalize the turret. Will Kalia get caught out? Now she has the mobility to disengage. They are going to try to hunt it down. The turrets are pretty even at this moment in time, with the kills going in the favor of No Name.
Yes, what an escape from this Kalia. Ooh.
So now obviously I wanted the Minotaur. Camilla taking a lot of damage, but there's the Minnow into the mix. Her vengeance does come out, but the sustain's being provided. Kalia trying to live through this, but I don't think she will. The Florin just supplying too much of sustain for the team right now.
Well, luckily for the time or for the team of Kalia's team, they have the Rafaela who can bring you back to life.
Yeah, that skill is kind of OP, though. You know, she needs a little bit more to be back into the meta, but that skill's pretty OP.
Definitely. And you have to time it perfectly because you don't want to bring back the wrong player and then you've wasted an ult because the cooldown is extremely long.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, for such an OP skill, if you didn't have a long cooldown, that would be a problem. With Diggy's gonna get engaged upon. They're trying to stun him up. Looks like they're going for a big old fight here in the mid. Minnow does have the flicker. Minnow and Fury combination here. They're chasing everybody down here towards this bot lane side. Camilla gets the stun. There's Johnson there with the drive in as they take out the chip. So there's no chip available, but there is a wave cut coming through from the Kalia, just stopping the waves from being pushed evenly. So the Lord charges into the mid-lane turret. There's the combo. Time Journey comes out just to stop the Minnow and Fury, but Minnow just saving that for the most part. Oh, there he goes with the Minnow and Fury. There's the Curse Blood. There's the follow-up. It's gonna be NetherRealm keeping everybody alive as it's 3 taken down. Chip is into the mix. He tries to stun everybody up, but he's taken so low. There's the Tsunami Slam, but the heals coming from the Minnow and the Florin just way too much. They're tanking through everything around him. And that's gonna be a full team wipe. Mid lane has been eaten up. Are they gonna go for the ending angle? They're trying to beat down the base. They've got the minions. They want to get the lock on. This should be it. It's just so close. The fight's still continuing, but it's gonna be No Name taking the victory against Dead Man's Coin.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, and what's surprisingly quicker than I
Beautiful
expected.
gameplay.
9 minutes 59
Yes,
seconds.
less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, on the
On the clock.
like we say in Afrikaans op die hond se stert.
Yeah. Afrikaans has some interesting phrases.
Oh, definitely. But the sad part is that kids nowadays, they don't know the sayings and the use of the language. It's very sad, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's...
And that they don't know how to spell. Well, your spelling is the word that I'm going to use. Appreciate in Afrikaans.
Yeah. Well, you know, the society is changing. it's going to change. It would be nice if, certain languages don't get lost in the mix. But, well, we will have to see how things go and where what the future entails for all of us. Languages included. But on that note,
Definitely.
Angelic, I think we had a fun stream, you and I.
Definitely way.
Yeah, I don't know if the viewers enjoyed themselves as much as we did, but we had a good old laugh, good old joke. And we got to watch some Mobile Legends action while we were doing it. But sadly, we're going to have to say goodbye to everybody. On this particular stream, we are going to be heading on into another stream in a couple of minutes. And, well, I'm going to be doing that. I also have to make something to eat as well. I have not eaten yet. And it's heading into that point in time where it's almost going to be the next day. It's like I was fasting, but I wasn't.
Yes, no.
So everybody who tuned in, thank you for watching. See you all on the next stream, which will be tomorrow night. So